Hey there, welcome to Relationship Wednesdays. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me. I love you. If you're new to my channel, please take a moment to sit back and relax and hear what I have to say about relationships today. Well, there's a lot of guys out there that think their girl is crazy, their wife, their fiance, their girlfriend, and they think, what is wrong with her? She's so emotional. She can go from sad to happy to angry within a minute. But guys, that's not really so. You see, yes, women are emotional. But first, let's take a listen to this guy right here.
But I thought you loved me. You said we was gonna be together forever. Now I know you found yourself in a situation to where you had to tell a chick that who switched up on you, right? And that's the problem with most men. You don't understand a woman's emotions. Fellas, you have to understand a woman's emotions are not constant. A woman's emotions are not evergreen. They are in the moment. Her emotions are based on how she is feeling in that exact moment. And if you don't understand that, you're going to always lose. For an example, right? When your girl tell you, baby, I love you so much, that only matters in that moment. That can change at any point in time. So when you hear things like that, or when she expresses herself in those ways, that only matters in the moment. You can't relax and get lazy. You have to maintain that if you want to keep her in that state.
So this guy certainly knows what he is talking about and dealing with. You see, women are not crazy. They just are emotional, meaning they are in tune with the moment that is happening within their life at that time. You see, women can think about the past, be in the moment, and also plan the future. But when it comes to emotions, a lot of the times they are present in the now. So a lot of men think, that's different. Because why? Well, women, they want to make sure that they are loved every second. Let me give you a few examples here. As a soul coach, women will contact me and say, Cerise, I can't stand him. I got in the car last night. I was all dressed up. We were on our way to a restaurant and he looked at me and he's like, oh, wow, you look amazing. Like, why would he say it to me like that? Don't I always look good? He acted like I never look good. Now, that same woman could say to me in our next session, Cerise, I was all dressed up, got into the car, we were on our way to the wedding, and he looked at me and said, you look good. Like, why couldn't he say to me, wow, you look amazing. I got my hair done, a new outfit, my nails done, all for him and his family, and he didn't even appreciate it. I don't understand what more I could do. You see, guys, so there is a way to say it. There's a place and there is a time. Hey, look, if you know she put so much work into everything that she did to look pretty and beautiful, and she just looks smashingly awesome, and you can tell that she's happy and vibrant and feeling good, then you could be like, wow, you look amazing. But if you're going out to the movies and her hair just kind of looks the same, she didn't really do too much to it, and she looks beautiful, but not like out of the world beautiful, then you don't want to over accentuate it. You do want to look at her and say, you look beautiful, sweetheart. You always look beautiful, right? Always follow your heart, of course. That is the most important thing. But sometimes you can overdo things and a woman will take it personally. Sometimes men just don't know when to say what. And women, they will get so upset. Their emotions change as the day goes on. They will say to me, I can't stand him. He just makes me so sick. I can't see me being in this relationship at all. The way he eats, the way he talks to me, the way he flirts with women. And a woman will be ready to leave a man at the drop of a hat at that moment. Afterwards, she'll think about it and be like, well, you know what? I really do love him. And I think he's such an awesome guy. There's really no one out there. And relationships are tough. I think I can just work this out. A guy will contact me and he will be like, She eats really weird, and it gets under my skin, but it is what it is. I guess I can get used to it. Or he'll be like, she's really picky and moody at times, but I'm kind of used to it now, so I'll just deal with it. But when he is ready to leave, he is done. Very rarely does a man come to me during a session and say, I think I want to leave her. When they're at that stage, they're pretty much ready. They are usually adamant about making the end come sooner than later. Women will go through emotional changes day after day, sometimes moment after moment, and it's difficult to deal with for some men. They just want a stable woman. So, how do you make her stable? You work with her, you just go with the flow. It doesn't mean you have to bow down and be her slave. It doesn't mean you have to bend over backwards and do everything she says, because you don't need to be a beta male if you're an alpha, and you don't need to be subservient to your woman. If she's just out of control and nasty for no reason, that's a whole other video. But I'm just talking about keeping her in that love mode. Follow her, listen to her. When she says to you, why are you acting like that right now? Why are you acting like I never look good? Then you just got to calm her down and just be like, no, babe, you always look great. It's just right now I'm feeling good, and I just wanted to really let you know. Little things that you can say to her to keep her in that moment of love. And remember, if she's worth it, you'll do it. Guys, relationships are not always easy. And I have to tell you, when I speak to men, I'm like, wow, some of the men I really do feel for, because they have to deal with a whole other order than what women have to deal with. Women, yes, they'll complain that men have a wandering eye, but men are sexual creatures, let's face it. And it's not that he wants to chase that woman and get that other woman in bed. He's just appreciating the woman's beauty. He's appreciating the way that woman walks, the way she talks, the way she represents herself. He is admiring her. But it doesn't mean that he's desiring her. And sometimes women, we need to work on that. However, if you are a woman that understands that, and you're easy on your man, and your moods are pretty calm, then guess what? You're probably going to keep your man for a while, because he is calm as well. Girls, it really is important not to be too moody, too unpredictable, or too angry. Never go over the top when you really don't have to. It's easier to stay calm, cool, and collected, because then men will be able to predict you a lot more. And men, when that woman is over the top, it could be because it's that time of month for her. It could be because that time of month is gone and she's going through menopause. It could be that there's something else going on in her mind, and it's just a matter of tapping into it by getting her to talk about her feelings. And if she's not ready, she'll let you know. When she is ready, listen well. Because if you love her and you want to hold on to her, the important thing is to work with her. So guys, gals, this is Relationship Wednesday. If you have any comments, put them down below. Not all women are crazy. We definitely do have emotions. And guess what? That's probably why we are called psychotic at times. And that's a common thing. But it's really not common for a woman to be psychotic. We just sometimes need to get our emotions under control. And if that's you, and it sounds like you, then you need to start tracking your menstrual cycles properly and knowing when it's coming. And if you can't do that because you have unpredictable cycles, then at least do the personal check-in when you know you're getting a little bit antsy, when you're responding in a certain way, and you feel it within yourself that you are getting annoyed quickly. Then you need to sit back and sit down and meditate. Get within yourself. You could be unbalanced, ungrounded. Perhaps it's just time to balance yourself and be one with yourself and center. Listen, none of us are perfect all of the time. Some of us are okay some of the time. So with that being said, In relationships, if you love that man, hold on to him. Don't turn him away. And if you love that woman, be patient with her and she'll be okay. Take care, guys. Please take a moment to subscribe. And don't forget, I love you. Huge hugs, loads of love, big blesses. Enjoy your day. Make good decisions because you are worth it. Take care, everyone.